Guatemala versus Mexico. So I don't know who you guys think is going to win, but I'm going to go for Mexico. As much as I love Guatemala, I want Guatemala to get their first win. We have been interviewing Richie, and I love Richie. He's so nice. Guatemala, like I said, doesn't have a coach. I think someone actually, on my interview, we interviewed Guatemala. They said they didn't have a coach, and actually, someone from my community, I think, DM'd Guatemala to coach them for free, which is absolutely fucking insane and awesome, and I love that. So I want Guatemala to like pull one out. I want them to like upset, but Mexico is looking strong. They did apparently have, RuPaul said, he probably, Team Mexico did have them sweating.
Favoring the Ramonta, favoring the Junker Queen already early, so you've chunked down by the side of Mexico. Castle had to jump in, but now has to back up. Bendit walks forward towards that statue side, and he's poking down on hell over the top. Working out for them quite well as they've rotated towards that point and aren't really in a whole lot of danger, although you're taking a lot of bullets directly from Onhel. Good movement from Vinci to avoid that damage. In fact, Guatemala are the ones to take the point first.
Yeah, because they've got Bandit in a really good position with that primary from the ramp, you can just keep spamming the angle that this Ash is trying to take. However, Mexico with really good pincer are able to take down Richie, and that is one of the stopping powers keeping Mexico at bay. Now that the nade is removed, they can get mobile and jump into the back line.
And the rest of Guatemala falls, just Marleo back, and Mexico will reclaim that point at 26%.
A lot of stall potential as well. They're coming up on the nano boost, the primal, and then that's going to buy themselves the time to be able to cycle towards the bob. Okay, now we're going to be seeing Richie go on to that Sombras. Keep an eye on Chobolux, however. He is just sneaking forward. They don't really have a way of being able to contest him on the high ground, so when this pulse bomb attaches onto someone, they're going to have to try and use the Susie to be able to cleanse it.
Yeah, and already entering on the Vinci as well, early on. But what's now looking for that Lucio gets him incredibly low and actually finds him as well. Castle does nano. Meanwhile, in the background, there's the pulse bomb connect as well. Into Bendit, the rest of
oh my god, oh my god.
On hell over the top, and Momo as well. So Mexico continues their reign of the point.
Let's go see what the pred look like.
Mexico doing a very good job of
96% on Mexico with 8.1 million channel points, 4% for Guatemala. Come on, chat. You guys are killing my poor Guatemala.
Come on. Guatemala just playing mystery heroes at the moment. This is the sign of a team in panic, a team that doesn't really know how to counter.
Damn, they're gonna say my Guatemala looks like a team in panic. They're switching heroes.
Back to the next.
They're going dive. Doesn't look like they switched too many heroes. They got 3 ults.
Looking for the dive. Doing a good job using cover to avoid a lot of that damage coming in, but with the Brigitte up on the high ground and the rest of Mexico peeling, it's hard to do much as well as Bob towards that point. The beat comes out too late to save Richie. Erenus also falls to On Hell over the top with a Dynamite, who also then switches to Bendit, now able to kill Marleo as well, and they're already up to 80% last fight territory now.
There's just no way to shut down the Bob. No Ana, no Sombra. You'd already swapped over towards the Genji, so you can't just hack it and disable it that way. And Mexico can just keep control of that point and just shred Guatemala's health bar before the dive can properly come through and connect onto any of these squishies. And in this final fight, Mexico, they've got the primal. They're going to have the rally. They have so much sustainability. And with the trade from the Genji, you just don't have the means of bursting through all that health bar.
And Marleo just walks towards that point and gets zapped to death by Assold, and the rest of Guatemala just falls immediately afterwards. Mexico with a statement round for them. Take round number 1 on Ilios over Guatemala.
Yeah, it feels unfortunate. Like Guatemala had a game plan. That game plan didn't really work, and we just sort of saw all of these different voices trying to throw out different solutions because they would just go through compositions, shedding those compositions.
No, chat, they could do. They're doing. They could get it. They could get it. The game's not over until it's over.
When you swap to something, there's a reason for it.
Game's not over until it's over. That's all I gotta say.
Up into an ultimate. If you just keep resetting the heroes that you use, yeah, to a certain point in Overwatch 2, you do somewhat regain a little bit of ultimate charge, but you can't go past 30%, Dustin. So Mexico were always in control just of ultimate economy alone.
Yeah, they just totally controlled that round. Now Guatemala. You know, that was the round as well, too, to potentially swap Richie over to Widowmaker, but obviously they have got the game plan on control, just to have Richie maybe flex towards that May. A lot of those more, you know, brawly compositions or even dive at points for them. Taking that cage side, though, with the brawl, have Arnas onto that Reaper, but taking a ton of poke early. Bendit is incredibly low already to Chobolux. Gets those heals, though, from Marleo. On the backside, notice that the Echoes here actually poke him out a little bit, but he's able to fly into the sky. avoid a lot of that damage. Castle is there as they focus onto the Echo and lose Vinzi mid-fight.
You know, I'm gonna be honest with you. For a team like Guatemala, not having like the resources that they do, like a lot of other, not having the resources like a lot of the other teams that they're playing against, they're actually doing fucking good. They're holding their own to a point.
Both Richie, Bandit, Marleo, Arenas all fall. Eventually, Vinci does as well, giving Mexico the first point.
So when you lose the Lucio, it's not the healing that you're going to be lacking. You've got a Moira, you have more than enough sustainability. It's the speed boost. It's the ability to be able to reposition. And Mexico, they understand that so well. They all just pile on Guatemala, who are just stuck in position and can do absolutely nothing. As again, we're going to see the comp swap come from Marleo onto that Kiriko for survivability when that dive hits, being able to use the Suzu as well to cleanse a lot of that poke damage coming out from these stickies from Trobolux, as Aranas on the nade with the cast.
Looks ready to go. Gets that copy early on health. Still has the pulse for him to use it because the rest of his team has already taken down Guatemala. Aggressive Ana play for Momo. Mexico collapses on them. Fast team fight for them.
Really fast, and just not allowing Guatemala to be able to build up these ult charges. This is how you approach a team that is continuing to run through all of these different compositions. Use one ultimate, finish the fight as quickly as possible so that the 30% that they've managed to just keep a hold of when they comp swap is just not going to be able to get past anything close to what you already have.
On now looking at dueling Richie, pokes him out. The mini though used by Richie to get healthy as well as Guatemala then walks in, but they're against the nano boost of Winston. That's already a good start. They didn't lose somebody instantly, but eventually Castle will find Arena. So, you know, really able to find that kill. And Richie also falls. Marleo does find Trobolux off the backside, but has to Suzy for himself. Swift step back to the main side, but an anti-grenade now to connect with no cleanse here after Marleo went so aggressive. Guatemala, though, does escape with their life. They're backing up now 80% of the board. They've
you know, nice this is actually tough for me, chat. We interviewed Richie for Team Guatemala, and we also interviewed Momo for Team Mexico.
With that rally, meanwhile, Castle just bullies.
I can't choose, man. I can't choose.
Make sure he can't leave that side. They can regroup with the rest of his team who's using that Kitsune rush. Looking now for the rest of his damage. Potential boop in the pit as well, but they're up a man here. In this fight, Guatemala uses that beat to sustain 97-98% of the board. Guatemala tries to get that flip, but unfortunately, Castle is still here on the point, jumping into the air, able to get those kills from the main side. Gets poked a little bit, but has that cooldown of the shield to also avoid that pulse bomb that just came out from Richie. Also giving that Nenabus the opposite side on health. Takes a ton of damage from Arenas, but it's too late. Bandit actually just...
Oh, look behind you guys. Look behind you guys. No, don't go the same way that you're...
the map and that, like, what was he doing there? But, you know, at the same time, Mexico has come back through this point. Maybe to avoid a lot of damage, just had to jump into the middle of the pit. Mexico will get that flip. There's just this Kiriko left on the point. Marleo and a Tracer. They're going to do so. Eventually, Marleo does fall. Just a Tracer now. If Richie gets that mini health pack, they're trying to continue this overtime, but it gets deleted by a Brigitte.
Jay3 hasn't played a game of Overwatch in 4 days, and look how happy he is. The last time I was playing Overwatch, I thought my sensitivity was fucked up, so I hope when I go play Overwatch, my sensitivity, I don't feel fucking weird.
Something that Guatemala actually did to try to deal with that Ashe on Ruins. They just sent Bandit on that Ramatra to just try and use those fears to just continue to zone that Ashe.
I thought you were a fitness influencer.
Mexico can do if Richie runs out on the Widowmaker.
I am a fitness influencer.
You can play incredibly aggressive.
Watch when I get a sub. Watch when I get the 12 inches. I can fit this
every single headshot.
whole thing.
So that's one headshot and a body shot and one dead Widow.
It's just not really that viable in the current meta. But you know what is? Having that Hanzo, and instead of having Arenas on to that Hanzo, this time they're off.
I want to get a fucking sub now, dude. A chat, a bacon, a chicken and bacon sub with cheese, delicious.
Still is giving that time
cheddar cheese.
Shot, but same is on health over that top. Looking for the shot.
Jazan Court, appreciate the massive 2 months.
But does get a body shot from that back, and Richie's found Trobolux. Great trade for him, but they've lost Bandit. They've lost their tank player. Momo's found 2 already in this fight.
I appreciate it, my friend.
Kind of Baptiste aggressive play style that Momo's afforded that space for. Gets a little 3K in that fight too, and Mexico take that point A.
Immediate swap as well, Bandit onto that Ramatra, understanding that okay,
Jay3 is the kind of guy to ask for more of every topping at Subway. You're actually wrong. I don't go to Subway for my subs. Why would I go to Subway? Subway's the worst fucking sub place ever.
Richie in that 1v1 duel against Downhill, they're going to go down to the Cleve Pummel coming through from his area. So Guatemala forced off of the
I would rather
composition
go
that they
to a
want play
local sub place,
incredibly
which is a
early
lot
on.
better,
This is what
chat.
Mexico
Like
is so good at, making all of these other teams
or
play
fucking
to their
even.
tempo.
And by the way, Hysteria in the lineup too. Onto that Ramontra could enable them. That a bit more, like you said, and that Hanzo shot comes in early from Richie. No kill though onto Momo.
Firehouse subs are
it
too
looks like it
fucking
goes through the
expensive.
Matrix,
So
still lived through it.
Publix has
Now
good
the
subs.
Matrix is on both sides. Eventually,
And
no
what's the other
ultimate
one?
just yet either. Richie desperately trying to build that Dragon
Jersey
Strike.
Mike's. Jersey Mike's has a good one. The chicken bacon ranch
No kills just yet on either side. In
sub
fact, the first annihilation
they have.
for Hysteria.
It's delicious.
Vinzi gets caught out. They're not ready to disengage. They try to Dragon Strike disengage and use the immortality field here, but Mexico's far too aware of it. Everness also falls on Guatemala's side, so that's down 2.
Guatemala's getting rolled, man.
And Guatemala had to sacrifice the Dragon Strike to be able to guarantee that they only lost Vinzi in that one. And look at the angle that Angel Velado is going to be taking. He's on an off angle. Sonic's going to come through. Immediately, they're going to know when Guatemala are trying to make this recontest, if they even attempt it, as that payload nears checkpoint B. And he's just sitting on the Dragon Strike, waiting for them to move forward.
Mexico kind of just letting them back into this. Vinzi gets poked out and dies yet again. Another Blizzard here in this fight gives Angel that 2K. Now they look forward to continue pushing this card, and so far they've not been stopped by Guatemala. They move it into the third now.
And they're saving the Dragon Strike as well. They literally throw in the Blizzard, and they know that all of those players frozen up. They have so much trust in Angel Velado on that off angle, being uncontested, being able to land those headshots, that they've got the Dragon Strike to be able to peel when Aranas tries to use this Blizzard from Guatemala to slow things down.
I know Mexico's like winning pretty hard at the moment, but I would like to see them play a bit more aggressive. And forward versus a team like Guatemala, they've used the Dragon Strike to defensive as a defensive play versus that Blizzard. Now they're not able to find any kills from that Blizzard because of it. Mexico's incredibly low, so Pellet commits that beat drop and a Matrix in this fight to stop that push from Bendit. He did get a beat drop as well in this fight, so they have that Matrix available versus Mexico has no ultimates, but now they go push forward, or at least Pellet does. They don't want to push past the Matrix, even though they potentially could have off Pellet. Pellet gets almost caught out there, but narrowly avoids some of those shots in terms of that in terms of the amplification matrix. On hell off the back also has found Marleo. Maywall perfectly placed, allows them to pick off Bendit in this fight, give him that 2K, make it a 3, and now 4 for Hysteria.
Wait a minute,
fight.
Court with the massive 10,000 fucking bits, absolutely insane. God damn, Court!
Synergy with that new slows. Guatemala
absolutely massive. Chat, can we get a massive W for Court? God damn, coming Court W.
The ultimates. They just need to stall for Richie to build into the Dragon Strike, but they're just not getting past spawn.
No, they're not. They try to walk out, but Hysteria is there. Everybody else on that payload. Mexico's trying to get one of the fastest times we've seen so far in these qualifiers. 3 minutes and 57 seconds over Guatemala. They cap out on Kings Row.
Again, this team is just incredibly smart. They see, okay, Guatemala want to run this right.
Is that enough bits to make Jay3's bed? No, 100 gifted subs I will make my bed. Everyone knows that.
It's always a really rough one for the Reinhardt, right? He's got a shield, just like you, but hey, look, he has constant ranged poke as opposed to you who have 2 fire strikes on a pretty chunky cooldown. So you are just forced to immediately bend the knee, and that forcing off was just a big sign of Guatemala not really understanding how to play the composition, not getting the timing either to be able to set the composition up for its win conditions.
I have a guy that's in my top 500 game that's called Jay3 and he's spamming that he's bald. Is that you? Yeah, bro. Right now I'm playing Overwatch. Look at me.
On an ultimate so that they always have something to be able to derail Guatemala's plan.
It's so tough for Guatemala at the moment, and let me know if you agree with me here, Moxie. I feel like with Mexico, obviously they're stomping pretty hard at the moment over Guatemala. But, you know, for their side, a big takeaway, at least from a coaching perspective, I feel like I would like to see them play even more aggressive, make sure Guatemala doesn't have time to set up, because they're kind of giving Guatemala a lot of 5 versus 5s. When I'm sure you've noticed it, Moxie, whenever they're up 5 versus 3, they could extend even further, right? To pick off those players.
Yeah, absolutely. I think a lot of it was actually down to just respecting King's Row C. It can become real easy for an attacking team to just get a little too blinded by that aggression and very quickly lose control of your time bank.
Come on, Richie. Come on, Richie.
Now on the attack, we're going to have Richie on that Widowmaker for a matter of seconds.
Wait a minute. What is this? Yo, Guatemala, what is this?
Give him the platform, lift him up, put him on the statue at the top.
Bastion.
I mean, that'll counter the
Lifeweaver.
They will, right, to some degree, but on hell opts to just destroy Marleo as they walk in. Bendit also falls. Richie without that front line and The Ana falls immediately as well, and there we go. Mexico coming for that spawn camp, walls it off as well. Already first fight win.
Bastion works on King's attack when you have a Symmetra, because then you can TP up on top of the statue and you have full vantage point of the defenders because you avoid getting through choke. And Guatemala, unfortunately, not running that sim, have to deal with choke, have to deal with Angel controlling cinema.
And I like this so far for Mexico. They're finally starting to understand like they can play incredibly aggressive if they want to.
You know what's really cool that I haven't even noticed yet, chat?
Looking for those one-shots,
when you Sonic the other team, they appear
maybe
like
not one of his.
It doesn't show like the red outline or the enemies. It was just like the white outline because of the skins. Pretty cool. And like the white fire and the white. What do you call it? There you go. The light. The Ramatra.
That spacing. They haven't gotten past that choke yet. Anti-grenade from Marleo onto the May means that Troblux can cleanse it with just that ice block form. Now they have to deal with Annihilation as well into the face of that Bastion. Ana in that back line. Can't do much against it. They used the light. They used the Tree of Life there, Moxie, but obviously that did absolute air versus Mexico's push.
Oh
so
man, I can't watch this, chat.
Anyone goes potentially low.
I can't watch this, man.
Just to make sure that all of these members are alive and kicking and able to just continue to hold Guatemala in this choke for as long as possible. Zone right on their spawn door as well as Angel Velado. There's no way he goes for the
Mexico lost to USA and they came back with a fucking vengeance, bro. They're not letting down. They are not letting down. I feel so bad.
Not necessarily.
I can't imagine what the voice comms are like. I cannot imagine what the voice comms sound like, man.
Uh-oh, guys.
I'm pretty sure Guatemala will go to... Wait, Richie W! Richie W!
He got picked, okay? They nano the Genji, they got the blade.
Wait a minute, they're doing it. Wait.
Also falls last second. Guatemala will take advantage of Mexico. Coming towards that point now, they look to grab one tick. Mexico making some quick swaps. They want to recontest here. We'll have that amplification matrix ready to go. They're against an Annihilation. Bandit, this is all on you, buddy. You got to stop this push right here and now. Pops that Annihilation, breaks the immortality field. They kill Hysteria, but Troblux has found Richie. They need to find some more. I would like to see Bandit get a little bit more.
Oh no, chat. Saturday next month. Saturday next week, it's Guatemala versus Team USA.
During this fight, luckily Bandit is there with the pummel, and Guatemala have done it. They take point A.
Yeah, good use of Annihilation. Bandit holds on to it until he sees that matrix from Momo. Knows that he has to force that Baptiste away from being able to just heal everybody from Mexico's side on point, looking to dive in to that backline and take them down to the Ramatra. Without those supports, would go down so fast, but he's able to take down the backline as a result of the Ramel. And we're going to see Guatemala finally get towards streets, but yet again, there's another choke for Mexico to take advantage of.
Yeah, and this aggression is working so for them. Nice life, rest. Save that back line, but you know they've already lost Richie. Bandit also falls.
All I gotta say
here comes the
is that even though I think Mexico's gonna win, I'm proud of Guatemala. Guatemala cat first. No, they're not giving up, and that's what I like.
Should buy themselves a little bit of room to be able to break out. The problem is that Troblux is going to be sitting on that blade. Doesn't have an Ana, however, but Guatemala don't really have the means of being able to deal with it. Please check this corner.
No, 1,
check.
2, 3, and Angel kills one. Now Marleo sees him, but it's not after Angel has found two. And now can also dive onto Vinci, getting rid of him. Just have that Ana and that front line of the Ramatra, but not able to find that kill either. Gives Mexico the capability of just finding Bandit eventually and keeping that spawn camp up.
Guatemala's forces are so split. Maleo is nowhere near Bandit, and as a result, Mexico with that spawn camp just get to continue draining this time bank down and down and down without investing a single
11 months flew by.
Mexico's still sitting above the point. 1 minute and 40 seconds left to go, or above the payload runner. Blade's still ready to go as well if they want to use it in this fight. Also the Annihilation still able to go to choke, and now decides to pop it against that line creep from Vinci. That cap could potentially come through, but Angel shuts down. Richie's goes out of the lobby back into their spawn as they have to continue to back up from that Annihilation. It looks like they finally are going to get a re-engage as they respawn. On the inside, blade comes through. Nano boost as well onto Richie, so it doesn't actually connect onto Arnas, who is popping that blade. They've got the immortality field. Choblux goes deep, but it's a nice sleep from Marleo on the Choblux, but they don't have to follow through damage because it's just an Ana and a Life Weaver. So it looks like he potentially could live on the high ground. In fact, he does, and he dashes back into Arnas. Marleo also falls to Palettes, and unfortunately for Guatemala, they go to that payload, but they've forgotten. They're getting spawn camp. You can't just leave for that objective. You got some members of Mexico in your spawn to deal with. Bendet's desperately trying to back up, get some of those heals. And finally, Guatemala's looking like they're going to regroup.
Yeah, by going towards that payload, however, they have forced Mexico away from the spawn doors and allowed the space to be cleared for Bandit.
There you go. There you go. There you go.
Collapse onto Parallax, so the Lucio doesn't manage to disengage. As that deflect is going to be running out in a matter of moments, but Bandit just can't afford to push. They lose Richie trying to just push into Angel Velado, and Guatemala aren't going to be able to find the picks that they were looking to stagger Mexico down further.
I mean, this game, Mox, this is how you can tell the difference between, you know, some of the top teams like USA stomping and a team like Mexico stomping. It just looks completely different. Mexico at times will lose team fights.
Mad Cypher, I appreciate the massive 11 months, and Senthenos, appreciate the massive Prime sub as well.
Guatemala trying to sustain, build up towards that Nano boost on Marleo's side. Mexico looking for that pick. They don't have any ultimates yet either. On Hell looking for that Hanzo shot during this fight.
Come on, Guatemala. Come on, Guatemala. You guys got this. You guys got this.
From his backline, but he got those heals. Nano boost to Genji on Hell.
There you go. There you go. There you go. There you go.
Trovo's looking to go for that trade to build the blade. Also, Hysteria is popping the ultimate, so it could work.
There you go.
While blading, it's just Hysteria against the rest of Guatemala. Could he do it potentially?
No, he's not going to win this. He's not going to win this. He's going to back up. He's going to back up.
That he could get into. Benda uses it early to chase him down, but Hysteria has his back up.
Wait, he's not going to get the mega. He's not going to get the mega.
Actually gets zoned away. Down to 110.
He's not gonna get the mega chat.
Can't even touch the payload.
Oh,
it's gonna be on the Lucio. 3 minutes and 30 seconds left. They do touch it. Just Vinci on the point, going for the security.
Oh wow, they actually came back. They actually came back, chat. That's crazy. Wow. I guess good job on saving Hysteria. Good job on living and touching the point.
Hello.
Yo, bro, why do you now just have a Twitch account?
I had one like a long time ago. I just don't really use it. Honestly, I'm trying to like start streaming and stuff.
Real
I guess
that's
I tried one time, but haven't really followed up on it.
I mean, that's fair. Streaming is god damn it takes a lot out of you. But I was looking forward to you guys winning on that Koth, man. I like it, or at least sticking around.
Man, me too. Honestly, it's just like, I don't know, like just this World Cup thing is just like a whole different level. Like,
wait, it's different from ranked games?
No, yeah, definitely, 100%, dude. But, yeah, I feel like, being honest with you, like we haven't really, like if we really want to get serious in this, is more like we definitely need to step up like our like VOD reviews, because being honest with you, we don't really do that much. Like that comes back to it, you know. Comes down to that.
I think it's also comes down to like if you guys had like you guys have a coach now, right? Someone helping you guys out.
We're still like looking for someone that can help us out.
Well,
yeah, I mean,
so like I think that's mostly like with Dumb. If you have a coach, they'll help you guys individually as well as a team, and also they'll help like VOD reviews, so you guys get to learn like your opponent's like tendencies or like what they like to do or where they like to go and where they like to hold. So I mean, I don't necessarily put all the blame or like everything on you guys, because you guys are doing as well as you guys can for your. I think this is your first year in the World Cup, right?
Yes.
Yeah,
and there's no contenders for you guys don't play in the contenders, right? Yeah.
No, like not really.
So you guys really don't have like a big thing to practice with. So this is, I'm pretty sure, your guys' first one.
Yeah, we don't really have like any experience on like serious games like that, which is like, I said before, different than ranked and even top 500, definitely.
Yeah, and a lot of people, I guess, don't realize how much of a difference ranked is to actual, coordinated, gameplay.
Yeah, it's way harder.
Yeah, but it's awesome, bro, because like just being able to like show like honestly, like I had to explain to my parents about this, about like this being like a serious thing, like because I said before, like in Guatemala, man, it's just so hard to like get, I guess, the older people to like, you know, show them that there is an actual community, like.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
How old are you?
I'm 22. Yep.
Okay, because when I first started, god damn, a long time ago, when I first started trying to like, you know, do gaming and whatnot, my dad didn't like to, he didn't like the whole idea either, and I mean, slowly and eventually he came on over, but
yeah. Honestly, it's a good idea, as you said, I've heard you saying about like building your brand and stuff like that. I feel like having, you know, putting gaming can help you out to, I don't know, expand yourself more like on Twitch and stuff. But you really gotta try and step up, I feel like.
Oh, definitely. And like I was trying to, I think I said it to either Richie or I think I said it to another team. I mean, this is like a perfect opportunity for you guys to like grow your brand and whatnot. You guys are playing in the World Cup. There's a lot of, you know, eyes on you guys. There's, you know, you guys have a lot of fans in chat. I mean, people that you guys didn't even know that were your fans are now your fans, because like, you know, they see you guys, they see Richie mostly. He came on stream, you know, he's talking about everything that's going on. So you know, you guys have a lot of fans out there.
Yeah, thank you for, you know, sharing, being able to, like,
thanks to you.
Yeah,
no, it's not thanks to me. Thanks to you guys for taking the opportunity out of your guys' days and coming on stream. It's amazing, and I like to, you know, it's nice to learn about what the team's, you know, a lot of things about the team actually.
Yeah, well, for this saying, like, we still have 2 more games. We'll try our best, but next year we're coming a lot better. I promise you. We're trying to practice a lot more. So yeah.
Definitely. No, I'll definitely be watching, and I hope you guys do come back next year. You guys definitely are, you know, a fun team to watch. I mean, your Blades.
Next 2 games are gonna be tough.
Bro, I don't know. That game was so funny. Like, we were just beyond, like, losing our minds at the end. We were like, let's see what works, man, because, like, we have to figure it out, I guess.
Really?
The Bachelor really helped.
That Bachelor pick?
That's actually really hilarious. No, but like not even today, your previous games, your Blades that were your Genji's been clean. And
Thank you.
Richie's Widow. I see your Widow. Okay.
I can only do it stealth and Widow. I'm sad.
No, that's not true. You got you got the immortality and you got the BAF with your Bastion ult.
Yeah, true.
So Jay, who are you rooting for? I guess the US, but you got any other team that you like vibing with?
I'm rooting. I guess I have to root for Team US because I'm from US. You know, obviously I want to root for my own team, but I don't know, man. To be honest with you, I personally just want a bunch of good games. As I'm watching these, it's fun to talk to people who are, you know, from the countries who are playing, the coaches, and it's just fun to meet people. And like, I mean, every time I meet like you guys, for an example, I didn't know anyone on Guatemala, but every time I see you guys play now, I just want, you know, I'm cheering for you guys.
Thank you.
Like, today we generally had like a lot of fun. Like,
but today we were like, okay, let's like, I mean, we're just like, I don't know. I mean, we're taking it seriously, but you don't have to get frustrated. Like, it's all about the mindset, man. Like, honestly.
Yeah.
Okay, that makes. I mean, at least you guys are having fun. That's all it's about. I mean, win or lose, you guys are still, you know, there repping your country, and it should be a good feeling. I don't know that feeling. I never did it, but.
No, for real. Cool. It's a huge thing. Like, team.
Oh, definitely. And the next, I guess I got to do the next match in a few seconds, but I just want to say, like, if you guys ever want to, like, you know, like I do a lot of YouTube content on my stream, so if you guys ever want to be in that stuff, like the 1v5s or the 1v10 bronze, I'm going to silver players next. You guys are more than welcome to, you know, hit me up and we could do something.
All right, yeah, I'll send you. I'll send you a little friend request in Discord, and for sure, let's keep in contact.
Oh, for sure, yeah. Just DM me on Twitter, and we can set something up.
All right, sounds good. Thank you, Jay.
Oh, for sure. Thank you too for coming on. I appreciate it. And GG's to you guys and the rest of your team.
All
Yeah, GG's.
Have a great one.
All right, so what are we talking about? What are you guys talking about? Dude, I just came in and I cucked your guys' conversation.
Oh, you're good. I saw you in chat, and I wanted you to talk to with us, man, because you cast the game. So I was like, know me.
Oh yeah, Dogman, well, I shouldn't call you like that, right, Dustin?
I know, I don't care. Dogman's good or Dustin, it doesn't matter.
You casted our game, right? You casted our game.
Yeah, man. Yeah, I'm sorry that USA was trolling like that. That was so funny, dude.
That was
the production team that was running things is Mexican ran, Ace Liga, I think. So they run. Yeah,
that's
so
pretty cool.
Yeah, so they were rooting for you guys during it, dude. They were like, "Oh shit, Mexico lost to USA," but then obviously you guys still did good otherwise, like besides that game too.
Yeah, I mean, any map that we can get, it's super valuable for us. You know, because USA beat. Obviously we feel that our biggest opponent is Canada and US, obviously.
Yeah.
And if we were able to steal a map and Canada didn't, then that's huge for us. You know, that's really good for us. So, I mean, I was extremely happy when we won the fucking map, dude. Obviously, I need to set my expectations straight. Like, look at their fucking team. Look at the resources. Look at their team. Like, I mean, I don't think we're gonna fucking beat them today, but hey, we got a fucking map. Fuck it.
I was gonna say that probably would have triggered you guys. I mean, like Jay knows too. Like as soon as somebody starts trolling you guys and like they start doing some weird shit. No, but I mean, like lit your pants off.
You
like
feel bad.
Like you want to like try harder the next game because like I can't believe these guys just like tried to punk on us. You know?
No,
so we just like more awake, more aware, right?
I was telling Jay, dude, that I was not even aware that that Super was on Genji.
Yeah, bro.
You didn't know?
I was like in the zone. I was in the zone, dog man. Like I was literally just like thinking about the game and thinking about the player and all that shit.
Yeah, that makes more sense. That makes sense.
He didn't notice Hydron jumping in, dying repeatedly.
No, Nami's like I cannot tell.
Dude.
Yeah, Nami's like I'm just used to Super and Cluj feeding his ass off. It's gotta be the same guy, honestly.
Yeah, dude, I thought it was fucking Super on Winston, dude. Oh my god. But yeah, that was when we won the map, dude, I was
Dragon, appreciate the massive
hyped as fuck, dude. It was like, I mean, you fucking competed, dude. You know how good it fucking feels when you get that dub. When you're not expecting the dub and you fucking boom, it happens. It feels amazing, dude. It fucking feels amazing. So, I haven't felt like this in a while. It felt really fucking good, and I think that's the reason why we do this shit. You know,
you guys
that's
came
like
with vengeance today.
Oh yeah, fuck yeah, yeah. We need everything, dude, and we're gonna get it. We're gonna make it for sure. I'm confident on the boys.
For sure. Two Overwatch League, ex-Overwatch League players, and I'm just, streamer.
Dude, you almost made it, Jay. You actually made it in a different way, though. That's the thing, dude. You made it in a different way.
I did not almost make it Overwatch League.
What do you mean? You were like right there. You're one of the best Cassidys in the game for like a whole 3 years, 2 to 3 years.
I think my Tracer was the best, but not even that.
No. Shut up. No, your Tracer was not as good as your Cat. It was your Cat.
I think it was
Maybe from your perspective, maybe ego-wise, maybe you think you had a good Tracer comparatively.
Grim Reality ruled that time with his cast.
No, but you were up there. That's the point. Like Grim played well, but like you're definitely like not any slouch in comparison to Grim. You know what I mean?
I agree with Dogman. I think the Cassidy was the scary part of Jay for sure, 100%.
Nah, I appreciate it, but I don't believe that.
Bro, and back then no one played fucking Winston, dude. In NA, it was literally we're playing fucking Ryan versus Kaz, dude. This guy was literally like flashing above the shield and shit for free, Van the hammering for like 80% of the tank's HP, dude. Like that shit was fucking crazy.
Yeah, they should bring fucking flashbang. What the hell did they do? They're trolling flashbang like crazy. Like why they keep reworking it. Dude, what's with these casual players and like thinking that what's people with casual players? They're like everyone's like we need to nerf flash. It's too hard against these casuals, and it's just like, dude, like it's not that big. Like I think we can all agree that flashbang at the highest level was not that crazy. Like it really was not anything nuts.
I think it was the reason why it was a problem for tanks was because Van de Hammer was kind of crazy. I think like flashbang Van de Hammer was just like you're dead. But I think right now, just like knowing how good Tracer is and Sombra is and Genji is, I think the flashbang needs to come back, dude. I don't care. Like I don't care what people say. Like Cassidy is just so bad without the fucking flash, dude. I think we need it.
I think Cassidy does need it. He's actually asked. There's a lot of people doing fucking lineups now with the new Cassidy's nade. I'm just like, what are these? What is this, Valorant?
Bro, you're just looking for like 2% ult charge, man. People jerk off about the most random shit. They like see an Ana toss a Sky nade that just is for ult charge. You get 2% ult charge, man. Good shit. Great job, Ana. You got 2% ult charge. Oh my god, what a god. And these meanwhile, that guy set up like hours and hours of fucking setup just for 2% ult charge. Like, what the fuck, dude?
No, bro. And then they don't have the fucking purple for the actual fight, and it's a fucking GG's. Wrap it up.
Yeah, exactly. If they're too close to your spawn, you're trolling by doing it.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, we need the flashbang back. Give it a shot. Try it out. See what happens. But I mean, I don't see any Cassidy. I mean, maybe Cass is broken and platted. You know, maybe he's fucking insane there. Everybody's getting hindered and shit.
Well, yeah, that's because everybody in plat sucks. So, I mean,
yeah, but maybe his win rate in plat is insane, dude. I mean, we can ask chat, right? Like, what's the average rank of the chat?
Whoa! Yes, you say my chat's plat.
They might be a bit lower than plat. They might be a bit lower than plat, Nami. They might be gold, even bronze range between there. Actually,
my chat are goated on the. Nah, they're probably I think silver.
Oh my god, that's actually not that bad.
How do you think I have so many?
What do you mean, dude?
How do you think I have so many people for my bronze series?
We gotta understand, bro. These people play Overwatch at a different level, bro. It's just like a different game for them, man. It's completely different, you know.
No, and bro, and the plats nowadays, dude, they're crazy.
They are
to
good.
The plats back in the day.
I'm so sorry.
Back in our day, guys, like those plats were like literally Pepegas, dude. Right now, the plat widows, Dogman, when I play versus them, like, holy.
They're better than you, dude. They're better than you.
They go crazy, yeah, dude.
Oh my god,
they're insane. They're holding the angle and nothing can go by. Like literally, nerf it, please.
That was with some of the team, dude. Oh yeah, sorry, Jay. You go.
Oh, you go ahead. Go ahead. I'll get it after.
No, I was just talking about like who is it? Richie? What team is he on again?
Richie. He's on Guatemala.
Guatemala, yeah. He was kind of crazy, but like he never took flank angles and stuff. He was just sitting at the back of the map 24/7.
It's actually kind of crazy that you brought him up because he comes on my stream and talks about it. They actually never had a coach, and all of them, it's their first year.
No, dude. No.
Never had a coach. Dude. It's all of their first time playing at a level like that, and they do VOD reviews themselves and all that stuff. So they're going in solo.
That's tough, man. Dude. Yeah, Richie's good. Richie's got the mechanics. He's just got to like maybe do a little bit more flanks or something. Like I think that he just played too straight up. You know what I mean? Like gotta be.
I mean, bro, I would have helped him if they weren't in our group, dude. You know?
Yeah, you guys had to put him down. Or have to.
Yeah, to be done.
It's also their first year in the World Cup, so next year if they do come back, you know, hopefully they'll be a little better and more coordinated and set up. But I wanted to ask you, Dogman, since you went from you know, the player and the pro scene to now a caster, is that a big, like, you know, that transition?
Like, what do you mean, like big what? Like big transition? Like, yeah, it's been. I mean, I've had to do it for the past like year and a half, pretty much. Like I started casting even back because I mean, you guys were all doing different shit like early days too. Because like obviously, I think pretty sure all of us were trying to get an Overwatch league. That was like the whole point of playing Overwatch, right? Yeah. Like it was just like, okay, we heard this big Overwatch league's coming. You know, everybody wants to be in the Overwatch league. So because you know everything was so dicey in the beginning with no investment, right? Because you and Nami both got on teams super early. Nami with Immortals and and you with Renegades, yeah. And I was like, oh my god, dude, it'd be so nice to get paid because I kept playing on teams that were unpaid. You know, with Congarna, with Michael and Baby Bane stuff. So like I was out there fucking living on couches and shit like that, just moving around, you know, doing all that stuff, peeing in bottles. I'm just kidding.
Bro, what was the team that you had on with Calvin, Dogman?
That was I was there for 2 weeks, but he dipped. It was Veritas. Oh, okay. Yeah, me and Calvin would have been great. That would have been a crazy DPS duo.
Bro, that's some OG shit, dude.
Yeah, man, I could have been a cast main. I could have been a cast main if Calvin just stayed with me, and then he could have played Widow and Cast when that was meta. But yeah, no. Early on, I was just like doing that shit, and then I was also doing like TESPA collegiate stuff back then too. But like over the past year and a half, I've been grinding with Moxie, my co-caster, for like in Contenders for the past pretty much year now, I think. When Contenders was looking for talent.
Oh, so that's like your partner for co-casting, because I see a lot of people like work well together. So you've been working with her.
Yeah, Moxie's great. I like working with her. I like working with who else I work with? Worked with Johnny with Reinforce. He casted once the other day. There's a lot of really good ex-pro players that are also good at casting. I think that's been like a big transition.
I'm glad ZP and Hex are still going at it. They've been doing it for years.
Oh, I literally was tearing when I saw them, dude. It was like it just brought me back. It just brought me back to the Ellingwood monthly mailers and shit, dude. Like that's just insane. Just watching them cast. It's just nostalgic, man.
Even you guys, man. I like we're seeing where everyone's like. It's like a high school reunion. You're just seeing where everyone's like ending up at. You know, he's a coach. I'm over here. You know, couldn't go in the scene like you two, so I just stuck with streaming. Hey, I did go.
That's a better path, man. Everybody wants to be a streamer, bro. That's like That was the big reason I got into esports, is just for content. That's why I didn't play for more than 2 years, bro. That shit's stressful as fuck. Only people that do that are crazy, dude. They're crazy, like super. Just still going, or did.
I always, when growing up, I heard about people like playing games all day in a team house, competing in tournaments. That's what I want to do. I was like, holy shit, you know, a team house, playing games, that sounds cool. I'm gonna be honest with you, living with gamers though, bro, you know how they are.
Yeah, how long did you live with the Renegades house for? That was like
10 months.
A year? 10 months?
Yeah, 10 months.
Oh my god, man.
That's kind of insane, dude. That's
how many? Was it a big house? It was like in the middle of nowhere, right? Where was it at?
Yeah, it was
in Detroit. Wait, it was Detroit, right?
Yeah, it was like near Detroit. You know, it was a 2-story house with a basement. We played in the basement. It was all right, but you know, gamers.
Bro, 10 months with gamers, dude, in the same house, dude. That's
in the middle of nowhere. The best thing that we had was a mini golf course with 3 holes.
Oh my god,
that's tough, dude. It gets fucking stinky, dude.
Like sometimes I wonder, like Mangachu, like he was my ex-teammate, but I wonder where he is. He fell off like the face of the earth.
Yeah, I don't know what he's doing, man. Manga's
imagining the smell. True. Have you been on a house before, Dogman, with any of the teams?
Just the Rain.
Atlanta.
We did, Rain. We lived in a house. It was like a mansion in Thousand Oaks.
God,
yeah.
damn,
I remember that shit.
Fuck?
Yeah, dude. It was kind of sick because Wayne Gretzky was in our neighborhood. Apparently, he lived.
What?
You know, the hockey player. Yeah, he lived at the top of the hill. His was the very top house, and he had like a custom house and shit. I never met him.
That's fucking.
I remember that content, dude. That content was crazy. Fucking Baby Bay and shit.
Oh yeah, Baby Bay, dude. Oh my god, man. I don't know.
Baby Bay is wild. I was roommates with Baby Bay, dude, in the Chalk. He was my roommate. It was a sleepy.
Yeah, baby wants to go out like every fucking weekend and shit, man.
Yeah, it was a sleepy Baby and myself in the same like apartment or whatever.
Yeah,
that shit was crazy, dude.
Dude, Baby Bay is a stressful teammate to play with, though. You know, I mean, he's a great dude. Fucking love Baby Bay. He's also
is this Dogman?
A hyper competitor. Yeah, dude, it's me, Dogman.
Let's go inside and check out our team house, sponsored by.
No. The 4 years ago when I'm watching on stream. Is that you?
Oh no! Oh god, yeah, dude. Yeah. That's the house.
Holy shit!
That house is crazy, bro. I remember when I saw this, like, I was so excited, man.
No, it was an old house, dude. During summer for like 2 months, the AC stopped working. So we just didn't have any AC for like 110 degrees weather. It was awful.
What's up, guys? Welcome to the team house again. Let's check out the kitchen.
I stole some balls. Yeah, I stole some statues from this house too. There's like some dog statues in my room. Dude, why are you laughing, Jay? Why are you laughing?
So this is the kitchen. This is where our head chef Alex
no, dude, this is so cringe, dude. Why would
you guys had a head chef?
Yeah, we had a chef, dude. That's what I got really fat too because we had a bunch of bottled sodas in the fridge.
We got coffee machines too.
I think you look really good, look, man.
Thank you. I was silent, bro.
If snacks laying around, some protein powder for the guys that like to get some.
Dude, it was they had a bunch of snacks too. Yeah. The Koreans had their own snacks because they're they can't eat American shit. They like their Korean stuff.
Yeah, those noodles are fire though.
Those
things are fire.
Yeah, I actually didn't eat much of the chef's food. I'm gonna be honest.
Really?
The Koreans took like 8 months. They literally didn't eat I ate a lot of it sometimes. But
holy shit, you're fucking room.
The Koreans never ate the chef's cooking because they just didn't want to eat it. They thought it was not good enough.
We love our supporters
they just ate a bunch of ramen.
We love them that are here in LA.
Why didn't you eat the chef's though?
Hopefully we see you next year in Atlanta.
Was it bad or?
No, it was good, but obviously something like we wanted to eat out a lot. Like I don't know about you guys, I wanted like eating out's fun.
Have a seat, take a seat with us.
Definitely.
I mean, yeah, but if you do, I mean, right now, I mean, obviously we're a little bit older, but I think right now we understand that maybe cooking a little bit is the way to go, no? Or no? You don't like cooking?
I'm a DJ.
You don't like cooking, dude?
I don't like cooking, bro. Sometimes.
Just a fucking steak, dude. Just a steak, salt, pepper, fucking vegetables, dude.
Nah, bro. There's a great Mexican restaurant by me that sells some fucking fried tacos that are so good, man.
Oh, I mean, if you can make the fucking tacos, why get them out?
No, because I don't like the shells they sell over here. We did, yeah. I didn't like it. It sucked at it. We couldn't jump on the trampoline. There's a trampoline in the background too. We couldn't jump on it. You could see it from that frame you're watching at a little bit back. There's a trampoline. In Overwatch League contract, you can't jump on trampolines or go skiing because you could break your arm.
What?
There you go. You can see it.
Make some s'mores.
Yeah, like
there?
A little bit. It's in between the pillar and the plant.
This one right here, right? Where my crosshair is.
It's bright It's really no, the left more. You can see it if it's between where Gator is a little bit, like in front of my chest, in between
Right
those two pillars. Yeah, you'll see it when the light goes away. But you can't jump on the trampoline because if you break your arm, then you can't play the game anymore.
Oh, this?
Yeah, that's a trampoline that's in the ground.
In the ground, bro. That's
ground?
insane, dude.
don't know how much
so you
this
can
house
land,
sold for,
so you
but-
can land in the normal ground. That's actually dope. I haven't used those before.
All right, guys. Up next, we got Casaurus's room. Let's go check it
Fucking
out.
multimillionaire lifestyle.
Nah, ain't no way, bro. This makes Renegade's
workout
team
room?
house look so
This is
fucking
what I
shit.
live right here.
Well, they moved
Wait, I
from
mean-
this. They,
Coach Cass.
they
You
moved
were
from
like
this.
in the eyes, no, Jay? Like it was like always knowing and shit on your pictures. I think back then.
He does right here.
That didn't look fun, dude.
We all
I mean,
use
I don't like
treadmills
snowmen. I
and
lived in
bikes, all this
Montreal
stuff,
for
but,
when I was in Contenders,
he's
dude,
out here
and
doing the real work.
no way, dude. Like that's a fucking GG's for me.
Dude, what the fuck is that pool? Oh, shit.
Yeah, the pool. Yeah. We did that. We used it every now and again. The pool is where all the serious talks were. When we were underperforming, we had the owner come over and he's like, guys,
we can do whatever we want.
we need to stop losing.
Let's check out the pool, guys.
Is that a fucking apple?
Out here,
Tomato?
we got a nice view
I don't
of
know
the
what it was,
mountains. We got
actually.
everything
I think he
going
said
on.
it was
No,
an
it was
orange.
it was an
Or an
orange. They tried to
What are
bite
you
in the
doing
one.
at
Yeah, I
the
don't
pool,
know.
man?
I don't know what I was doing, man. I was just told to walk around.
Well, I guess that's a 10. Let's
And
check
Larry.
out everything else.
Himmler disappeared for a few months, man. He went off to Russia, and I think he's still disappeared.
Out here we got the kiddie pool, got a hot tub. Make sure to not fall in there because literally I was getting out the hot tub and accidentally fell in the kiddie pool. I know I'm small, but I'm not a kid.
You're How tall are you?
7'1", yeah, something like that.
Oh, okay, yeah. Man,
I'm pretty sure we're the same height, Jay. Oh, no, I
He's
think me and you are
huge.
like the same height.
He's
We're like the
huge.
same. We're like the same. It's short king height. You know what I'm saying? Definitely not. Definitely not.
5'7", 5'8" with shoes, man.
Hell yeah, brother. Hell yeah.
Look.
Dude, we got.
Oh, go ahead, sorry.
No.
No, you're good, you're good. I was gonna show you guys something after.
Next up on the list, guys, are Cox
It's
VOD review room.
the
Let's
is
check
it
it out.
Napoleonic? Napoleon
review
syndrome
room?
or whatever. Yeah, the VOD review room, yeah.
But don't look over that way. We gotta
Eventually,
check
we
out
kicked the
ice
B
cream
team out into
first.
this room because
You know,
they
we gotta get some soft serve. We
were
gotta
too
get
loud
some
in our main
chocolate,
space for
gotta
this
get some
scrimming.
vanilla. Anything you want, we can make it there at the ice cream machine. Now
Ice
let's check
cream
out the VOD
machine?
review room.
It didn't work.
Oh.
This was like they didn't put much effort into this room.
Well, I'm not good at
There's
juggling.
nothing to really talk
but
about.
What I am good at is watching VOD, sitting here, being peaceful. You know,
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest
sit
with
on
you.
the
Every time we
beanbag,
watched
on
VODs,
the
I was just
couch,
playing old
wherever you
school.
want.
Gabe never paid attention.
Yeah.
You had a
Yep. Same. I would
what?
play the basketball court. Sick moves.
I'd be on that shit all day. Holy shit, this
Dude, and
place
there's a
is
cool
huge.
view.
Guys, up next
There's a
is
cool
the
view
Atlanta
of like
Rain
the hill
basketball
down
court,
too
so
by
let's
like
check
this
it
little
out.
like mini golf
You
thing
know, I
over
like to
there.
think we're pretty good at sports. That's why we put the sports in esports.
This was like the most
you know,
hype
yeah.
shit ever,
We
dude.
got nice friendly basketball.
I remember
game between
watching
Lair
this shit. I
and
was
our
like, what
content
the
Oh,
manager.
that guy right there, he's the son of the owners of this house.
They're not very
That's
good.
Which one?
Nick.
This
He
one?
was the tall guy. Yeah, the guy next to Enlair.
I can see this
Yeah.
guy's the gamer because he's outside
this-
in socks playing basketball.
Dude, I think he's out making content now, but bro, apparently all the kids of the owner of this house are like all like they're all I don't know. I probably should get into it, but they're all crazy as fuck, man. They're all crazy as hell.
powered by
They're chilling.
Yeah, that guy lived in the attic. One attic liver.
Wait, while you guys were playing, he lived in the attic?
Yeah, he lived in the attic and smoked weed every day. He'd offer us. He'd be like, "Hey, you want to smoke some weed, bro?" Are we allowed to talk about that? Wait.
You listen, you can talk about anything you want, bro. Listen, if you get in trouble, man, that ain't my fault.
No, I would not get in trouble. It's legal, like most area in the United States. You kidding me, bro? What are you talking about?
Yeah.
I mean, listen, I would never partake, obviously.
Bro,
But-
I can't imagine you guys VOD reviewing. Some guy pokes his head through the fucking like, hey, you guys through the attic. Hey, you guys want?
Winton. Just the Winton, bro. Winton what?
Bro, that attic must be huge though. That place was insane. Our house was not like that, man. We played downstairs. We cooked our own food and we legit that's about it. We didn't have a pool, we didn't have anything.
I mean, look at it this way. That place probably costs like maybe what? How much to rent? $4,000, $5,000 a month for that house that you were in for Renegades, or you think it was more?
No, I think they bought it. I don't know how much it was.
Oh, they bought it.
Yeah, because like
Well,
the
they probably
owner
bought it for what? $700K probably.
probably. It was like
Yeah.
it was like close to the
'Cause,
owner's
like-
house. The owner's house was insane. That shit had a half court in it, the gym.
dude.
Like
it always does, man.
Yeah.
The owner's house is always better, dude. The owner's house is always better, dude. Dude. You know how we were? Okay, first of all, that house itself, I think, was probably because they rented it. The Atlanta Reign did for I think $18,000 a month, probably somewhere in that range. Yeah, so they were fucking dumping money to that house. And then also, I mean, because obviously they have some kids. By the way, the owners of the Atlanta Reign have some really cool kids and stuff. And like you could tell, like these kids are like destined to be like some CEOs somewhere. Like obviously, like they're fucking smart kids. But we were just like kind of like birthday, like because it was one of the kids' birthdays. So they just like for the birthday, they're like, hey, we're gonna come over and you're gonna get coached by our players. So they had all the kids come over like from the owner to come get coached by all of the players and shit and use our setup. So they got the greasy fucking kid hands all over my mouse pad and like.
Wait, did they actually play Overwatch? Or...
Yeah, they did. Yeah, they did. They loved it, bro. They came to the homestand. I don't know how many, dude. If there's any LAN events this year, have you guys gone to any so far?
I have not gone to any. I want to go to. I have never been to an Overwatch event. Besides,
not even BlizzCon.
I've been to BlizzCon and that World Cup, but like that was 2017, I think.
Yeah, it's been a while for me too that I haven't been to one.
BlizzCon's always so lit, man. I'm so pissed, dude. The fucking I went to BlizzCon in the very last one. Some asshole stole the Overwatch group area. Do you remember? Did you guys go? Like,
oh yeah, the
like
huge ass stadium.
Yeah, no. I mean, like, there's like hangout spots, right?
Okay, yeah, the computers, right?
No. Like after everything's done, at the end of the day, everybody goes and drinks a beer, right? And just chills out.
Doesn't it? Okay.
Right? So there's like this normal spot behind one of the hotels where all the Overwatch guys would go. XQC, Surefour, the whole gang would show up there. And then the most recent BlizzCon, like, there's just a bunch of random people there that fucking took our spot, like the StarCraft players, the fucking WoW players did. So now the Overwatch people don't have a spot to go because we're just
I think this year is gonna be insane, dude. I think this year is gonna be insane, dude. I feel.
No, that's Anime Expo was massive last year because it was like the first one back. BlizzCon this year, there's gonna be too many people, man. I bet you.
I hope so because I think I definitely might. I hope as a content creator, I hope when I go to, I want to go because I want to meet everyone again. It's so fun to meet people, especially since I haven't been there since like 2017. So it's a lot. Are you
gonna record any content or anything or no?
I want to. Do you know Tarek?
Mm-hmm.
I want to do something like that. He goes to events and he just streams like the events, like co-streams. That's what I want to do.
Oh yeah, that'll be fun, man.
I think that's really good.
I would hope to do that, but I don't know.
If you can get backstage and shit, dude, see how things are rolling real loud, that would be really good. I think a lot of people never see that shit. They don't expect what happens back there.
Yeah, for sure.
I think that would be really good. Do you guys drink or not?
Oh, I do it.
Yeah, socially. Casually.
Socially.
Yeah, like here and there, in special occasions. I think if we can meet with each other in BlizzCon, I think shit can go down, dude.
Oh hell yeah, I'm down.
We can fucking call Baby, dude.
Oh god, dude. Baby's gonna want to go to a club or something, man. I can't.
Yeah.
The only times I've been sick
is with that guy, man. The only time I've been blackout drunk is with Baby Bang. And I don't know. They made some crazy stories, bro. Apparently, like Blueface Crew was playing in the club one time, and then like I was so out of it that I started like twerking in the club at the like top of the table, and it was just so bad, man. I don't even. LA's different, bro. LA's different, man.
Yeah, LA's insane, dude.
Yeah.
I really like living there, man. It was really good where we lived, but I don't know, dude. Like I honestly thought when I went to downtown, I didn't like that shit, dude. Downtown was not good. Yeah,
because of the traffic or like what do you mean?
I don't know. It was just like scary, man. And I'm Mexican, dude. Yeah.
What is that? And I'm Mexican. What do you mean by that? What the fuck?
Dude, it was really scary, though, man. Like I don't know, dude. You know how people say like, "Oh, dude, Mexico and like this and that," and bro, like that shit was
downtown LA. I've been there at night because I used to do photography, like 2 a.m. That it could get kind of sketchy.
It was really sketchy, homies. Like holy shit. Like be careful around that shit. Be careful, boys.
I mean, I grew up in Miami, man. You know, a long time ago in like 2012, 2013, we had that person that was high on like bath salts eat someone's face. So, like, you know how we are.
Oh yeah, dude, I remember that story.
You know how we are down here.
Is that true about Florida, man? People meme on Florida, but is it actually that crazy? It can't be that bad, right?
I don't see anything crazy. Like, and I
mean, bro, you literally stream for like 20 hours a day, dude.
I mean, I don't also go outside.
Yeah, bro doesn't leave his house, guys. It's not that scary. What are you talking about?
I will say the weirdest thing that's ever happened to me that I guess is Florida material is like I came home one day after being gone somewhere, and my dad picked me up, and we saw a gator in one of the canals And I was like,
oh, dude,
I was
that's
like,
scary, man.
I
That's
didn't know
scary.
what to do, and we called the cops. We were like, hey, like there's a gator right here. They were like, okay, we'll send someone. Someone's right there anyway. So he came out of the car, and we're like, hey, yeah, look at that thing. It was like 8 feet, 9 feet. It was big. And then I was like, yeah, it's right there. And they're like, yeah, we can't do anything. The worst, we can't do anything until something actually happens. So the guy casually shrugged it off. He was like, yeah, it might eat a small kid or a small dog, and then we can do something about it. And then I'm like, wait, you're gonna
so
wait for that to happen, and then
This is why you come loaded, bro. This is why your dad should have pulled out the gun, fucking put it against the alligator's head, and said, "Fucking put up or shut up," and then shoot his brains out or something, dude. You know what I'm saying?
Jesus Christ.
Do what
That's
you gotta
really-
do to these gators out there, dog. I'd be scared, man.
It's
God
really
damn.
fucking scary, dude.
Yeah, it's
Fucking-
crazy.
Dogman is fucking insane. He's
Dude,
wild.
do gators? You know that they could jump when they jump out of the water? They could jump their size out of the water.
Yeah,
or is it...
they do their tail too and all. Yeah,
Woo!
it's crazy.
No, dude. We just got scorpions over here in Arizona. I'm good with that.
Oh, we have.
Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
I think that's all we have. And the
Are you not in
python.
Florida anymore? Or you are?
Oh no, I am. I'm still in Miami.
Oh, okay. Dude, Miami. Did you go to any UFC fight that happened? You like UFC, Jay, or no?
No,
That was
not
off topic,
really.
but
No, you're good. I don't
damn
really.
it, man. Dang it. George Masvidal, Colby Covington. You got the fucking craziest guys out there. Unlucky.
Is there UFC fights out here?
There was recently. They came to Miami like for the first time in years. Dude, you might
Really?
like it. It seems up your alley, bro. I mean,
Fighting?
not to be too much of a fucking.
Oh, you're good.
Dude,
Ask
bro.
anything, bro. I don't really watch UFC. I do.
We don't watch either.
I mean, I don't watch it myself, but obviously, if there's like a good fight happening, I enjoy watching it. It's
Okay,
good.
okay.
Have a good dinner. Have some drinks. I think it's entertainment, especially when you're doing it with your friends and shit. It's good.
Well, in Miami, I mean, Miami's like seen as like a kind of like LA #2, right? It's like, isn't it like a hotspot in
Yeah,
America?
like the Miami Beach and everything. The nightlife, yeah, definitely.
oh my
Pretty
God.
good.
Did they
Good,
ever do an Overwatch event there? Florida Mayhem?
So when I first was about to get signed to Florida Mayhem, they had an event. There was going to be pre-COVID, but then they shut it down right when COVID was happening.
Oh my God, man.
So I never.
Oh
went to go.
yeah, you guys, they were gonna play in Florida. That was like the place they canceled before. And all they did was go to Washington, D.C. And who the hell wants to go to Washington, man? Like, it's like, not to be that guy, obviously, but it's just like, there's some nice areas to eat, but it's like for politicians and shit. You know what I mean? It's like, not that crazy.
Bro, I legit do not remember like Overwatch during COVID, dude.
oh
Like,
yeah, that
what
was
the fuck?
it was
That
bad,
was
man.
it was bad, right? Like, wasn't that like the last 2 years of no content?
I think no
or am I
content
tripping?
happened like 3 or 4 years. Yeah, you're right. There was no content. I remember.
I just think they couldn't figure it out. Like, I think some places figured it out. Like, some of the sports like teams figured it out because realistically, COVID was like the pop off year for a lot of like content, right?
Yeah, no, definitely a lot
That
of
was Tiger
content helped,
King. Yeah.
'cause
But,
everyone's
Yeah.
at home.
yeah.
I think the new IP. There's some new IPs of games that were like really fucking good during COVID.
But that was
Um,
was that Valorant? 2020.
I think
or was
Valorant
that-
came out maybe. I don't remember, but every new
There's
IP that
female
came out, like
representation in the World
I
Cup.
think it kind of popped up during that time
What
because a
chat?
lot
What
of
is it?
people were just
Team,
fucking playing
Norway,
games, dude.
right?
Yeah, the Apex
So-
era.
Is it
In the
Norway?
early days of Overwatch League 2.
Yeah.
Norway,
Season
yeah.
2 or something 3. Everyone's like, we gotta go play Apex. We gotta fucking go pro in that game now.
Oh, do you play Apex on release? That shit was fun as fuck.
Oh yeah,
I
dude,
played-
getting all the
I loved it.
boxes. Getting all the
Yeah,
boxes. and
that
stuff.
was like, bro, it was insane, dude. But I was in playing in Contenders during that time, and I was literally playing Apex in the fucking gaming house, dude. But I love Apex in release. But when I was like really hyped about the season pass, you know, like, oh, the season pass is gonna be fucking insane and shit. And when it came out, it was like, bro, it was like the worst shit ever, dude. I did not like that. I felt that because it didn't have rank back then. Do you remember it didn't have rank? It was literally just
Yeah,
like,
it was all quick
It
play.
was boring.
yeah. So it was like, fuck, dude. I don't want to just keep playing the same shit for this shitty battle pass. It was just like not worth it for me.
You know, Apex does like a clan system, right? And people want that in
Yeah.
Overwatch too, right? Like they want like a clan system. in
Yeah,
this
bro.
game.
What's happening with the clan system, dude? Wasn't that like advertised in 2019 or some shit?
Did they actually
A lot,
advertise it? Like
was advertised in 2019.
no.
dude. Like what the fuck, dude?
Bro, I want a clan system that you can actually do shit in, man. Like some dailies or
That would
maybe
be pretty
like
cool, yeah.
Yeah.
like big team clan battles or something crazy. I don't know.
Bro, imagine if you had like if you have like your clan and you have like I don't know like 500 people in your clan and you can see like their ranks and shit, dude, and all the information. You can just like Bro, and you can just like grab like, oh, dude, let's do a bronze tournament. Boom, let's get fucking Billy
That
Bob
would be
69,
cool.
dude.
Yeah, that would
Jimmy
be cool.
Jones 99, dude. Fucking, Mercy's Angel, dude, and fucking fucking make the
but
the
they're
games.
trying to hide ranks, man. They're trying to do.
I hate
mean,
that.
they're getting better about it, but
I hate that.
Yeah, because like they added like the new leaderboard thing, right? But you can't see ranks and shit, right?
Yeah.
Where it's like you can't see what rank you are in top 100 and stuff or whatever.
Yeah.
Yo, speaking of ranks, dude, like, go
ahead. No, mine was Apex. I was gonna say it was funny back then because I actually played 2 months of pro Apex, the shortest career of my life.
Wait, what?
I was signed to Ghost Gaming, but they dropped us because they didn't think there was a future in it. But how we used to scrim was we all used to get in the Discord, wait for a buzz, and then as soon as you hear the buzz, everyone would queue up at the same time and try to Q snipe. We would all go on the same server and Q snipe each other, and then that's how it would go. It was disgusting.
Literally doing the whole like Twitch, that Twitch thing that they do,
Twitch
right?
rivals,
where it's like Twitch rivals thing, literally.
We had a
kill races and shit, right?
Yeah,
you were the pioneer, dude.
Everyone just Q sniped each other. It was just dumb. And the tournaments were like you have a set limit. It was like 2 hours, get as much kills as you can.
Well, who from like the Overwatch scene like made it in Apex? It was like X-Retzy made it, I think.
X-Retzy, and then the guy who also played
iShiny was he was a tank player. Yeah, he's a tank player.
I think he's still going. I think he's still going crazy in that shit.
Yeah, he's in the league. Yeah, X-Retzy, him, and then there's
Mendo.
I think Seagull streams it a lot, right? Yeah, Mendo.
Wasn't Zoms like doing that too as well?
Zoms was a multi-talented esports player, man. That guy's gone like pro in 3 games now.
Yeah,
right.
He's just the GOAT, man. He has the best watches in the fucking scene, dude. Best fucking watches.
Babyface also still going in Valorant, but that's off topic, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah. I was gonna say something about ranks. Oh, is this true? Like, I mean, Jay probably knows this, but they said that apparently this season is like the highest season where there's been like way more GM1 players. Is that true?
I think everyone there was like rank inflation. I do think it was on one of their blogs, but it's not as bad as Apex. I think. Have you seen Apex's rank inflation?
I mean, I don't know. Like,
there's like a ton of Predator players now, right? Or like
type Apex rank distribution on Google. Let me see Apex rank distribution and click the first link. It should be Apex rank distribution statistics, and look at the masters. I have it on my screen. Oh
my god! Yeah, like, how do they fuck it up so bad,
bro? There's just like no way, dude. Like this should not be a thing.
That
like there's no way
they were like, let's just hit the casual scene. Let's put everybody master.
A lot of the pro scene were doing what do you call it? Unranked to Apex Pred, not shooting a single bullet or not doing any damage. They were just ratting. Like you could make it to the top position, not shooting a gun and just hiding.
That's crazy. What the fuck?
This is just like really scary as a casual player, dude. Yeah. Like imagine just like getting in masters immediately, dude. Like what the fuck? Like that's just not good, man. They need to fix that shit. How was the Overwatch thing though? Like the GM1 situation? Because like I've heard that GM1 is just like really popped up right now.
I think it's inflated. I don't try to be toxic, but I checked some profiles and some of them were diamond, gold, and now all of a sudden they're GM1.
Bro, I'm gonna be completely honest with you, dude. Like I do private coaching as well, and for the past like 2 months, it's been extremely slow, dude. So people are getting better somehow. I was popping off in Overwatch 2 release, but I think that everybody's just improving, dude. Must be Lifeweaver. I think Lifeweaver is insane, guys. It must be crazy player.
Everyone's improving, and yet here I am having a series on my YouTube channel about fucking hackers. 24. I have so many fucking hackers.
Oh my god. Yeah, how do you keep saying, dude? Jay, I can't believe I figured you would have gone down the Smito route by now, just freaking out every time.
Smito's crazy.
Yeah, I don't know how you stay so fucking positive in Overwatch, man. You're kind of crazy with that.
I try to do as much spectating content as I can.
Dude, it's more fun watching the game. It's actually just more fun watching the game.
It's more fun watching than playing at this point to save my own brain cells.
I have a take here, but I don't know if you guys agree or not, right? Obviously, I don't play the game that much anymore. But I do feel just by watching the game and just seeing like the meta and like the characters that are good, the characters that are like viable.
Forever.
I feel that
Fever
right now
Dreams,
Overwatch
Pre-Season
is like
4
the
months.
best it's been.
Shoal, pre-season
Like,
massive 2 months. Stay Gold, pre-season massive 3 months. And Mr. Serious Blue, pre-season massive 3 months.
But I think for us that been around the block for a while, I think it's just kind of like we've been doing it for a long time. But that's just my opinion, just based on what I see. What do you guys think about that?
I think this season is by far one of the best seasons. They did nerf one-shots. They're still there, but not as much. I do also what I like about the World Cup that I don't like about the Overwatch League is that there's not that many mirror matchups. You have everyone playing to their strengths. So you have a team playing dive, you have a team playing brawl, and I like that. I like the the variety. I don't like the what do you call it? Just the mirror matchups, seeing who's the best out of that. I think it's boring, to be honest.
Yeah, obviously the perspective that I'm giving you is like from a high competitive Overwatch League perspective, but I do feel that there's just a lot of stuff that can be played right now, and I don't know. It wasn't like that when we used to play it. Back then, fucking goats for like a year, dude.
Yeah, I had to
dive
play
meta for like a year. Like I don't know.
I think that's because of the lack of updates.
Yeah, that was yeah.
True.
I had to play Moira for like 7 fucking months. That was terrible, man.
But that's what I'm saying. Like the game is getting like this constant flow of like small changes. It kind of helps like the game stay fresh and like, oh shit, this week I'm playing fucking Ana and like the next week I'm playing Bob. It just depends on the tank that I'm playing and shit.
That's what I like.
But yeah, it just feels really good. Obviously, but like I said, it's hard for us to keep like just playing because we've been in fucking King's Row like 50,000 times. Like, yo, chill. I
mean, I love King's Row. I can't get tired of that map.
Oh, of course, I know. King's Row is
every
amazing.
new map is kind of less than optimal. Dude, the Flashpoint game looks kind of fun though.
Flashpoint does look cool.
Because did you guys ever play Gundam Evolution or no? I don't know.
I tried it. I saw a little bit of competitive of it.
Yeah.
But what about
it? Well, it's like they had the Flashpoint mode already. That's what I'm saying. It's like it's Koth but with multiple points, right? That's what Flashpoint is, right? So it's actually a good game mode. Like I think that like rather than push, just replace push with Flashpoint, right? And it's like
I think depending on the map design, I think Rush is probably gonna be really fucking good.
Oh, for sure,
Like Rush is probably gonna be really good. Or maybe Monkey.
It's just a fun. I just remember at least in Gun Evo, it was actually like a fun game mode. And I just want it to be. I think people were like skeptical of it, right?
I think there's something like that in Call of Duty now. It's like
Yeah, that's Hardpoint. Hardpoint is what it is in that game, right? Yeah, it's good there.
Yeah. I didn't give that game that much a chance, honestly, Lookman. Did you?
Oh, dude,
did you?
I played it. The problem is they never uncapped the FPS, so you're stuck at like 90 FPS, something like that. Yeah, 120.
I think it was like
so
120.
Bad. It was that ruined it for a lot of people. Also, the game's kind of ugly. Like I think the game was a lot of fun. It's a very aim centric game, unlike Overwatch, where you're playing a lot of heroes that require no aim, no brain. Like I think that in comparison, the game is like very aim reliant, and that's why I kind of stuck to it. But also, I stopped playing it because my wrist started hurting. So that shit.
Too many mechanics.
we're getting old.
Yeah, we're getting old, man. Getting old. So I was telling Jay to play BattleBit, but I mean Jay's just an Overwatch head, bro.
BattleBit is insane.
BattleBit fun.
BattleBit is hella fun, man.
You should try that shit.
That's what I was telling you. There's drops in the game too, Jay. You could play other games in Overwatch, bro. I promise people will watch you still.
And you can
Just
squad
play
with
other games,
bro.
dude.
I tried.
Play other games.
Bro,
You can squad with like 8 people, Jay, and you're chilling. Literally drops everywhere, dude. Chilling. Short4 has been playing it a lot. I've been watching Short4 play it.
Dude, the game is lit.
It's good.
I'm telling you, your chat would love it. The game's fun as fuck.
I mean, I'm down to try it one night. I usually do variety towards the end of my night streams. Like I've been playing Valorant. I've been playing, I don't really touch Apex anymore. I just started playing Outlast Trials. No, my chat usually watches me play other stuff, but
good.
I'm really Overwatch, based, and
you might get addicted, bro. I'm telling you, BattleBit's that good. You might get addicted.
It is really good.
You might get addicted,
really
bro.
Fun.
Listen,
you might get addicted.
I know a lot of people would watch me. They say they watch other games, but I see my view count drop by like 2/3, and I'm just like, it doesn't really bother me because I know Overwatch is a lot, but it's fun to see playing other games. I'll try it if you guys are down.
You better, bro. There's drops in it too. I'm telling you, it's popping. It's popping.
Bro, I mean, at this point we're talking about different games, so I'm just like, he's playing the game. I play it myself. It's just a solid product.
Dude,
you can try it off stream. Maybe have a 1 or 2 hours.
Surefour's out at 6K.
Yeah, he's the battle bit guy, bro. Because you got to get in there, become the battle bit guy number 2 or 1.
Damn.
And honestly, fuck Surefour. You know, I'm just kidding. Actually, I love Lane. Lane's sick. But the game is a lot of fun. You got to try it, bro. I guarantee it's an aim center game. You're an aim player. Like, how old are you now, Jay? You're like, what, 26?
28.
28? You still got good aim, dude. You still got good aim.
I hope so. I don't think anyone would watch me if I didn't.
What's your KD?
Shut the fuck up.
What's your KD in Battlefield, Dogman?
I only got a 2.5 at the moment. I'm on solid,
2.8. I'm 2.8.
Oh my god. See, you're better than me, man. I run around with the Vector and the...
I mean, the Vector's broken, though. What the fuck?
Jay,
I mean, dude, you're playing the most broken weapon in the game.
Anyway.
Wait. Sorry.
What? What'd you say? You cut off.
No. I mean, we're talking about Battlefield, and Jay doesn't know what the fuck it is.
Oh, you guys are fine. I like it.
Jay's looking at this game, and he's like, bro, this looks like fucking Roblox Battlefield.
It does
this
look
looks
like it.
dog shit.
It does
Dude,
like it.
That's because it's made by 3 guys that worked in Battlefield. It's made by 3 fucking dudes, and they made a better Battlefield than DICE did. Like, way better. It's the best Battlefield since, like, Bad Company 2. You can blow up walls again,
versus 127, dude, players. So it's like 200 players plus lobbies, dude.
Oh, you know what? Someone else told me. Was it you actually, Dogman, that told me to play it? Someone did.
Yeah, I'm telling you to play it, man. I'm telling you, your viewers will love it. Just give it a shot.
I'm down to play it one night. You guys down the squad this week before the World Cup?
Oh yeah, man. Sure.
Yeah. I mean, if my team is playing, then I can't.
Oh no, yeah, definitely. You're busy, man.
Tommy's locked in.
Fucked.
Yeah, your guys were talking good about you. Who's it? Angel.
Angel Volado? Oh, he's bro, you wanna know the story? You wanna know the story about Angel Volado, dude?
What happened?
He didn't submit his tryout application for the team until it was over.
What?
Yeah. So I gave him a shot. I gave him a shot because we did have a lack of hit scans. I don't know what's up with Overwatch 2 and the lack of hit scans, dude. But he messaged me and I was like, fuck it, I'll just...
It might also be a region thing too, right? Because I imagine a lot of Mexican players maybe more focusing on playing Genji, maybe more like tank
Winston, dude. Yeah. I think they got the Winston inspiration from somewhere. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, our tank players are really fucking good, dude. I think our Winston players are really good. Our Ryan players are really good.
You were one of the only like Mexican talent that was like a pro player, right? Originally.
Yeah.
Is Angel in my chat?
I imagine a lot of like Mexican people are like, well, I want to be like Nami. I want to play a lot of Winston. I want to play a lot of like these tanks too to get good at those.
Yeah, we literally had like main tanks was like our most fucking popular like role. So that was like the hardest.
Yeah, exactly.
Like the hardest thing to choose.
Because of you, Nami, dude. I'm telling you.
Where's Angel at?
Yeah, of course.
You made these people want to play Winston.
Yeah, but now obviously
Where's
after
my
this
Team
generation, there's gonna be players that want to be
my
like
Team Mexico
you
players
know, Paulette, like Momo, like Angel Volado, like fucking, you know, like
the
rest
if they
of
make
our
the
players.
land, if you guys make the land, man, that'll be fucking huge. Which it's looking like you guys probably will, but I mean, obviously, I can't imagine you're like 100%. Like, obviously, you guys stay on the edge.
We're playing every fucking game as it's our last. We want to make it. We want to make it so fucking hard.
USA's probably going in all like tired and like they're
Wait,
like,
who
oh,
else
I
is
just
here?
woke up out of bed. We're gonna just gotta
Castle? Where's
go
Castle
against
at?
Mexico, and then they lose a map. Like, oh fuck, guys, oh shit. What
Dude,
happened?
I'm giving them like crazy talks, like fucking inspirational shit. And my team was really hungry, but I gotta be honest with you, they threw us up with that fucking ball comp. The one on New Queen, like we haven't played versus that. We haven't practiced versus that, so.
Yeah, they got a flexible team, man.
Yeah, their team is good.
We're getting to the era where like you need a lot of that Overwatch experience, or you need to be like a prodigy, where you get like it's like really hard to deal with that shit.
Yeah, but like I was telling this to Jay earlier, like, or my expectations were like, yeah, I mean, look at their team, look at their experience, look at their resources. Like, yeah, I don't think I think beating them is gonna be. It's a hard challenge.
No, you guys already like succeeded, bro. There's like a couple of your players already look like insane, like on hell, and then your tanks too. Like that's the whole point, you know. That's why it's tough, like with the other teams, like with because there were like a lot of the games today were like kind of blowouts. Like I can't imagine Jay had a good time watching that, to be honest, because it was just like 2-0, 2-0, 2-0.
Everyone's trying to tell me like, whose team are you rooting for? I'm like, I think this team's gonna win, but I want it to go to a map 3. I'm sick and tired of seeing 2-0s.
So today was bad in particular just because the matchups were bad, and it was tough because some of these players like obviously could not show anything off because they're just getting spawn camped.
Next week, there's some pretty cool.
Yeah, next week there's
ones.
good games. Yeah. That's till what, next Friday?
I think it's
Thursday for
Thursday, Friday,
Thursday
Saturday,
for the EMEA games, right?
Yeah.
Are you gonna be casting next week too, Dogman?
I mean, I think so. Like but that's dude, it sucks, dude. I was planning Anime Expo, bro. Big weeb guy here, by the way. I was gonna go to Anime Expo, and then this opportunity came up like a few weeks ago, and I was planning Anime Expo for like the past 6 months.
Ooh.
And now I have to like fly in halfway to Anime Expo. I was gonna like try to get like a room there and cast from there, but I don't want to fuck up the broadcast, so I'm just gonna cast from here and cancel half the trip.
Damn, that sucks, but
Cope and Seed, bro. Cope and Seed, it's fine.
damn.
Yeah, I'm glad we just had some fun games though. People were salty as shit, bro. People were salty when I was Nami with Mexico. I've been pronouncing like sometimes Mexico because that's obviously how you pronounce it in Spanish, right?
Bro, I'm gonna be completely honest. I don't care how you fucking say it.
Yeah, exactly. It doesn't matter.
People are fucking stupid, dude. Like,
dude, I just think it's so funny, bro. People getting pissed.
I don't fucking care, man.
What is Caster saying? It's why are you saying Mexico? Why are you saying
as
Mexico?
a caster? You read chat as a caster?
No, not during the broadcast.
Not during the broadcast.
But
they don't allow you to, or is that like a personal thing?
it's a personal thing. Like I think that you could do whatever you want. I don't know. I have thin skin, so like generally I have a hard time like reading chat. Sometimes I'll read it, like, but then you get too fixed. It's called the way I see it's called ego surfing. You guys probably know, like you'll like sometimes like look up your name or something like that, or do something like that. That's maybe that's like a Mewling thing, but like that can like it can be good, but also like I think there's too many negatives like to ego surfing where like if you look up something about you and then you read a negative comment, even if it's just one amongst like many positive comments,
yeah, definitely,
it can fuck with you. Yeah,
dude,
so
I never read my YouTube comments. I never.
When I was pro player, I understood that checking social media.
Anonymous, appreciate the message. Get this.
Dude, you got on the worst
things. It was one of the worst things ever, dude. Like you cannot. I tell my players, like I tell the Mexican players, close the stream, close everything, focus on the fucking game, dude. Focus on the fucking game, because the thing is like you can see like 1,000. You can see like 1,000 good pog comments, dude. But then you see the one dumbass saying like,
the one negative thing.
Yeah, Jay.
Oh no, go ahead. I was just gonna say the one negative thing overturns all the positive things.
Yeah, exactly, dude. I remember because my name's Dogman, obviously, with the other alias, and because it doesn't matter if you call me either. But like back in the day, it would either be Pogman or Dog Shit.
I called you Godman, dude. I think
that was good. That one was good. But I would check. Yeah. Sometimes I would check social media during halftime for Overwatch League when they had that. That was a mistake. I would check Twitter. Like,
no, don't do that shit, guys. Like, don't do that shit. As a pro player, like,
anyone,
don't check socials, man.
When I have people going on my stream for content, they always have my chat open, and that's the worst thing that you could do, bro, because they are not nice.
Yeah, I know. That's something that I think the good comments are worth it, man. But you see that bad one?
Oh, Hysteria's here too.
See what?
Oh no, Team Mexico's here. Sorry.
Oh yeah, some of the players are here.
Yeah, did you eat yet, Jay? Did you like get food, dude?
Oh, you know what? That's actually a great. I did. I was supposed to get it during the Team USA game.
Bro, you gotta get some food in you, man. Goddamn, son.
I'm gonna go check. You guys can keep talking. I'll be right back.
Okay. What do you want to talk about, Dogman?
I don't know, man. Last time we talked, we played some Monster Hunter. That was a while ago.
Oh my, bro! I didn't even remember that.
Yeah, dude, I don't like Monster Hunter, dude. That game sucks, man. God
Wait, what do you mean it sucks? It's fucking
good. Grind, bro. It's the grind. I just don't like grind games.
Just like fucking Overwatch. What are you doing right now? You're still playing fucking Overwatch. You're still casting.
No,
it?
I'm not playing Overwatch. I play Overwatch once every few months to like refresh and like get. I play Battle, but bro,
you're still here.
I play Honkai Star Rail, bro. I'm still here, of course, but like I think that like I don't know. Overwatch is a stressful game, man. People underestimate that. It's like one of the. That's why, like, I'll fuck up on cast a lot and just like say random shit. Like I called Wrecking Ball mines grenades for some reason today. But like, the game is like the hardest game probably to like just like understand. That's why like people, I think our host for this is like Ash. She's like a Valorant host and she's coming in and hosting Overwatch. And I'm like, how do you learn Overwatch in like less than a week? Like,
I don't think it's possible.
It's not. It's a hard game, and that's why also like even with casting, like I feel like. I don't know. A lot of people just don't understand the game because it's so hard to understand. Like, I don't know. It's
I think the whole 5v5 situation has helped a lot. I think, we that go way back, Bro, those fucking ultimate fights when Orisa was meta with fucking the bongo lasers and the double shields and the fucking...
Oh, with all the visual graphics and 6 versus 6?
Dude, no, there's no way you
dude,
cast that shit, dude.
But Valorant's been getting pretty shit with that lately, too. Valorant's starting to add so much clutter. That's why Counter-Strike's the better game.
The smokes, the fucking flashbangs, fucking all that crap, dude. I'm telling you, dude, I don't play Valorant because I have asthma, guys. I cannot breathe when I can breathe. I cannot breathe, dude. There's so many fucking smokes that I could get a fucking panic attack.
It's so funny because I don't know if when you talk to Overwatch players, like, bro, I've been struggling to find a good game to play since Overwatch because nothing hits the same, you know, nothing hits the same as Overwatch. There's just so much chaos going on. You know, it's giving people TikTok brain, honestly. You know, people got to have Subway Surfers up to play Valorant, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not exactly a game that you can play. You can't play other games. Overwatch is like the only game for a lot of people because it's so fucking intense.
Yeah, but the skill expression in Overwatch is just phenomenal, dude. I don't think there's a game out there that can give you the skill that, you know, you can see a difference between a good Tracer and a bad Tracer, a good Widow and a bad Widow, a good Winston or a bad Winston. It's just phenomenal, dude.
That was like even with like Team Canada, because Team Canada doesn't really have like a Tracer player, and you guys didn't go against them. Like, obviously they got Noxious and Seeker, their DPS duo. I mean, how you feeling about that? Because like if you watch the Tracer, like the Tracer is not as strong as like Team USA's Tracer, for example, with Aspire.
Well, I mean, I'm gonna do my best to try to prepare for them. I think obviously they have phenomenal players.
Yeah, they're still good.
They have good players. They have experience. I worked with some of them in the past too, but I'm gonna make sure that we are ready for them because they're, you know, I want to win versus them. I think if we win versus them, it's gonna feel amazing.
Yeah,
it's gonna be really fucking good.
Yeah, that's a key matchup. Everybody's gonna be excited to watch the Mexico versus Canada match next week. I think that's gonna be like definitely the premier matchup. Besides, I mean, what else is happening? There's like what is it, Colombia and
if you guys want to follow Dogman, because we did.
That one's gonna be fire as well.
That's his Twitter,
I think.
Yeah, EQO on Colombia, probably the best player. I guess most storied player in terms of any team in Group B at least.
Yeah, that's gonna be really fucking good, dude. Yeah. So don't miss that one. Obviously, don't miss our match. It's gonna be good.
Dude, Jay, I think wasn't Jay watching like every single World Cup? Has he missed one, chat? Have you missed the World Cup? Have you missed any of the World Cup stuff?
Yeah, this morning and yesterday's God, what's the region called? The 1 a.m. games.
APAC region, the Asian ones, or are you talking about
I missed all those.
I don't know how you can't watch all of them, right? Because there's only like a few hours separated from them all, except maybe like this one to the next.
I was waiting for those games to be done, and then as soon as they were done, and like I just woke up at like 8 a.m. and just did the rest.
Damn, you're a grinder, bro. That's insane, dude. Fucking hell.
I mean,
are you still working out, or you probably have no time to work out right now?
No, not right now. I haven't in a week, so I'm gonna go Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and then go early.
Are you still swole? Can you flex? Are you still swole, or are you like?
I think it looks. I think it looks good, dude.
What are you talking about? Flex real quick. Oh my god, dude! God damn, bro's got guns, dude.
I love lifting.
He looks good.
Oh my god.
Oh, Momo's even here.
You should get Momo here, man. Yeah, I gotta get food. I don't know if you gotta get food too, but like I gotta go play some battle bits unironically.
Oh yeah, no problem. For sure. If you guys ever wanna like get on one night and like shoot the shit again, I'm fine. Or play battle bit. Yeah, I'll be down to play that. But
yeah, you gotta hit us up, man. Hit us up.
Yeah, for sure. I would love to. Yeah, but I appreciate you guys coming out to stream. Know me, appreciate the talk that we had. You guys are fucking amazing. It's paying off. I hope you guys make it to the top 16. Go to LAN. That would be really cool. And yo, Dogman, I already said it to you. I don't know if you've been watching my stream. Even when you're
I see your clips. I see your clips, but I'm watching.
Oh, what
Hawkeye's on your stream
of what I talk about you
24/7. Yeah, of course, man. I was like, I saw the clips with the hype and stuff like that. It's so cool, man.
Bro, you're casty, bro. The before this talk, I was like the transition from like gamer to what you are right now, fucking the play-by-play. I can't do that. My brain and my mind, my mouth can't move like that.
You could in time. It's just like you probably could in like a few months, like to at least the basic level. I mean, but the game itself is like pretty tough. It's not that bad for like anybody that plays the game. If you understand the game, you already like are way more knowledgeable than like everybody else that casts on, ironically. So
I mean,
But...
I don't think I can. I tried it with Samito for Florida Mayhem's games.
Bro, no, that's because Samito just won't stop talking. So it's like, and you're the same way.
That's
so
why
how
I loved it. I loved it.
No, it was fun, I bet. But like I'm saying, like you need color and you need play-by-play. You need roles. You know what I'm saying? Like Samito and you probably both want to do play-by-play, I bet. So it's like, I mean, I don't know how the fuck you coordinate that.
I don't even know what the difference is.
You need a good balance, dude. You need a good balance.
Yeah, Nami's right. Yeah, you need a good.
You need someone that's like analytical and maybe understands the game a little bit more. You know, maybe looks at the ultimates and say like, okay, this is gonna go down. But then you need someone. But you need someone that's like the hype. You know, you need a good balance, like everything, dude.
Yeah, somebody talks about what's happening in team fights, and the other person just talks between to fill the game.
Yeah, Patrick Murray says Mr. X and Mr. X's color and Uber's play-by-play. One that says what's happening and the one explains it.
Yo, I want to say it right now, dude. My favorite one, dude. It's I think it's Abril. How you say his name? Abril.
Avril's really good.
Bro,
Yeah, Avril's
he's
a great
insane, dude. Like when I hear him cast, dude, and hear the shit that he says, dude, it's like.
See, you like the color stuff. You'd be a great color commentator, Nami, because like I think. Like I like the play-by-play people, like you know Kilios, right?
Yeah.
So Kilios is fucking hype as hell, bro. He's a sick caster too.
Yeah, no, I just like the the way that he talks about the game. It's like how I talk about the game. You know, it's so fucking good. Like you need to hear him to understand what the fuck's happening, dude. And I don't know, dude. Like as soon as I saw him like casting, I was like, yeah, this is my guy, dude. I love it. I love his shit. And obviously, I like you too, dog, man, because you know you're a homie, you know. You're a boy.
What can I say, man? It's a lot of fun.
I was gonna say, before you guys, I'll let you guys go whenever, because I know you guys need to eat. It's 11 o'clock. I don't know if you guys need to do anything else, so feel free to go whenever.
All right, bye.
I think that's. Wait, what? What the fuck? We just
this man just
love you guys.
Man, dip.
Yeah, I just want to say, Jay, again, you know, I think when you're just talking and having a good time, I think just time flies by, you know.
True,
I had a long day today as well, and I can still keep going, but I mean, you've been streaming for a long time, you've been grinding this shit, so I think it's time for you to chill and relax and just take it easy, you know.
I'm going to bed and I'm hitting the gym tomorrow morning because it's been like a week.
Fuck yeah. All right, I'll let you go, homies. Bye-bye, Chad. Thank you for having us today.
I was going to say the dog man, I think he's still here in chat, Dustin, and you too as well. If you, after your matches, want to come in for a few minutes, or even after like the matches like we did today, feel free to message me. You know, if you even want to do content in the future, I usually do content with Coach Kobe. He has like a whole thing that we do, but I'm down to get like Coach Kobe and then get you and then give you guys like a random team and then basically like, you know, content like that where your team can't talk, but they have to listen to you and basically, you know, put you guys against each other who could coach the team to victory. You know, fun stuff like that. I think it could be fun.
Sounds good. To me right now, Jay, just give me a chance for the qualifiers to run out. I'm working really hard with the team to be the best that I can be for LAN, so just give me some time, but for sure, if there's anything, if I have some extra time, I'll let you know.
You message me whenever you're free, man. I'm gonna be playing Overwatch for a while, so of course, we're gonna be watching you. And if you or your teammates want to talk after the game for a few minutes, feel free, man.
Yeah, thank you so much for the invitation. I'll see you next time.
Thank you.
Have a good night.
You too. Have a great night.
Bye bye.